Chris Prince is a professional footballer and coach for Manshine City. He is a tall, muscular man with unkempt hair, light-colored eyes, and a beauty mark below his lip. He is extremely confident, outgoing, and has no sense of personal space or boundaries. His over-the-top personality is reflected in his straightforward speech and his habit of flexing his muscles, often ending up shirtless. In the Neo League arc, he is selected as the coach of Manshine City. His coaching style mirrors his personality, as he admits that if his players don't understand or get fired up by his speeches, he doesn't mind because his goal has always been to be the center of attention. As a player, he is considered one of the best strikers in the world, second only to Noel Noah. His archetype naturally fits that of a forward, focusing on scoring goals. However, he also excels as a target man, a role suited for physically strong and tall center forwards, who specialize in holding their ground, making space, and controlling long passes. Chris stands out in his role due to his perfectly conditioned physique, developed through intense training, which gives him high overall stats. His athleticism is so remarkable that during the match against Bastard München, he kept up with Kaiser and even pressured him when serious, something no one else has done. His rivalry with Noel Noah also led him to develop a unique knuckleball shot, which is so unpredictable that neither he nor the goalkeeper knows exactly where it will land. Aggie is a forward for the Manshine City football team. He is a tall young man with long limbs, a dark complexion, braided shoulder-length hair, and small circular pure white eyes. Aggie has a deep understanding of football and an obsession with learning other players' skills, earning him the title of Doctor. He has a calm demeanor and does not let frustration affect him, maintaining his focus even in high-pressure situations. As for his skills, he is one of the archetypal strikers or forwards for his team. With his unique abilities setting him apart, his analytical skills allow him to observe opponents, create the perfect counter strategy, and guide his teammates on areas they can improve. Additionally, Aggie's exceptionally long limbs give him an unmatched reach, allowing him to receive passes and score goals that his opponents can't anticipate. His long limbs also serve as a defensive asset, helping him intercept shots that would otherwise be difficult to block. Along with that, his impressive vertical jumping ability further enhances his ability to cut off incoming shots, making him an even more valuable player. Reyo Mikage is a center midfielder for Manshine City. He is a tall young man with a lean build, chin-length purple hair, and purple eyes. Reyo is known for being charismatic, friendly, sharp-witted, and ambitious. While he constantly seeks new challenges and gets bored easily, he also becomes irritable when things don't go his way. This stems from his upbringing as the heir of the Mikage Corporation, with total assets valued at about 705.8 billion yen or 5.3 billion US dollars. He grew up having every want, need, or wish fulfilled, receiving the best education and opportunities. However, after watching a World Cup football video, he finally found something he truly wanted, something he considered his own. His father's disapproval only fueled his determination, and through his journey, he met his first real friend, Seon Nagi. Now he is working hard with Manshine City to achieve his dream. Reyo Mikage plays two archetypal roles, forward and utility player. Utility players are versatile, capable of adapting to any position or role the team needs. His experience with Japan's under-20 team and training with England's Manshine City has helped him develop a flexible playing style, allowing him to start and finish plays effectively. His well-rounded skills have earned him the title Jack of all trades. This is best seen in his unique ability, Chameleon. It allows him to copy the abilities of other players, emulating techniques like Meguru Bachira's long pass and Kenyu Yukimiya's gyro shot. However, he can only replicate techniques his physical abilities can handle, meaning he cannot mimic something like Hia Chigiri's extreme speed, since he will never reach that level. To counter Ryusei Shido, he developed a variation called Chameleon Defense. This defensive move lets him study his opponents and copy defensive techniques, like Oliver Aiku's Total Defense, which he successfully used to shut down Shido. Reyo has taken this even further with Neo Chameleon Strike Mode, using his nearly perfect skill set to copy high-level plays and play as a striker. With this, he was able to steal the ball, break through Bastard München's defense, and nearly score a goal within the first few minutes of a game in the Neo Egoist League. Finally, he has Metavision, an evolved form of vision that gives him an all-encompassing all-encompassing view of the field. This ability helps him analyze the game in real time, allowing him to copy techniques instinctively. His first subconscious use of metavision was during the match between Bastard Munchen and Manshine City. Hia Chigiri is the left wing of Manshine City. He is a young man with reddish pink hair and eyes, with a feminine face that has led people to call him princess, or even mistake him for a girl. At the start of the series, he is a confident and driven player who sees himself as superior due to his physical ability, even calling himself the chosen one. While he later becomes more level-headed, he remains extremely confident, which ultimately led to a humiliating defeat against Japan under-20. Chigiri fits into two archetypes, forward and counter-attacker. Counter-attackers use their speed to get past defenders and create scoring chances when the opposing team is caught off guard while pushing forward. Chigiri excels in this role due to his powerful physique, naturally strong leg muscles, and expert footwork, which allow him to sprint down the field at incredible speeds. He is widely considered the fastest player in bluelock, with only a few, like Ryusei Shido, Eita Otoya, and Zentetsu Tsurugi, able to compete with him, though none of them have beaten him in a race at full speed. His speed, combined with his perception and awareness, helps him pick the best opening in the opponent's defense and burst through. He has been measured covering 50 meters in 5.77 seconds. To improve his ability to maintain speed while dribbling, he developed a technique called no-neck dribble, which prevents him from slowing down after receiving the ball. His speed also helps defensively, allowing him to close gaps quickly and press the ball carrier. His jungle jam run allows him to sprint through a crowded field while making swift turns, drawing defenders toward the center so his teammates can exploit space on the sides. Chigiri also has a team move with Zentetsu called Double Wing Boost, where they combine their speed and pass between each other while dashing down the field at a pace that overwhelms defenders. Another technique, Parkour Shot, has him jump while swinging his leg back for momentum, placing a hand on another player's back or shoulder for balance before smashing the ball mid-air toward the goal. His most advanced technique is the 44-degree Red Panther Sniper, developed under Chris Prince's mentorship. This move combines all the skills he has learned in bluelock, further refined in the Neo Egoist League. He first positions himself in his ideal shooting zone, 44 degrees left and 19 meters from the goal. He then cuts into the defense, reaches his target area, and fires a shot toward the corner of the goal. His controlled shot allows him to quickly center his body and unleash a highly accurate, well-placed pass shot into the top left corner of the goal. Seon Nagi is the right wing for England's Manshine City and the main protagonist of the bluelock spin-off series, Episode Nagi. He is a tall young man with a lean but muscular build, white hair with a V-shaped fringe, and gray eyes. Initially, Nagi is a lazy and unmotivated, uninterested in football or anything else, preferring to stay shut away. However, when he is finally challenged, he rises to the occasion. Over time, as he experiences both victory and defeat, his love for the game grows, pushing him to improve. Nagi had no prior experience with football until Reyo Mikage discovered his natural talent and convinced him to play, forming a strong friendship. Despite his late start, Nagi quickly proved to be one of the most gifted players in bluelock. He was recognized as the best player on Team V when he entered the program. His main archetypes are forward and creative midfielder, a role given to players who create goal-scoring opportunities even in difficult situations. These players are known for their ball control, passing ability, movement, and on-the-ball intelligence. Nagi's exceptional ball control really sets him apart, allowing him to set up traps and score with near-perfect accuracy. He consistently makes high-level shots, even under pressure and from difficult positions. His ability to control the ball is rivaled only by Rin Itoshi and Tabiro Karasu, and even Rin struggles to understand Nagi's unpredictable playstyle. Under Chris Prince's coaching, his control has only improved. One of his most unique skills is first touch pass, where he redirects the ball with his first touch to a teammate. A notable example was during the match against Japan under 20, when he controlled Isagi's difficult pass by flicking it over the defenders' heads with his heel, setting up Isagi for a shot. His trapping ability is one of his strongest assets. He first displayed the skill when he effortlessly trapped a falling cell phone while jumping down a flight of stairs. On the field, he can trap the ball using his toes, heels, or even his back to confuse opponents. His spatial awareness helps him position himself perfectly for these traps, allowing him to follow up with powerful shots. His creative trap allows him to flick the ball over a defender's shoulder with his first touch, dodging past them in one motion. His black hole trap absorbs the ball's momentum upon contact, stopping it mid-air and giving him time to plan his next move. His trap shot is his most basic yet effective technique. Nagi's handspin breakdance shot involves faking a mid-air shot to force a defender to react, trapping the ball to switch directions, placing his hand on the ground to lift himself, and finishing with a mid-air volley. His sky-high air flare pass allows him to use an opponent's tackle to spin on their back and execute a high-speed pass. His zero reset turn enables him to hold back multiple defenders, trap an incoming ball perfectly, and instantly turn to break past them, resetting the play's momentum. His juggling shot allows him to make a powerful volley by relaxing in mid-air, maneuvering his legs around the ball and striking it with extreme force. Nagi also has flow state, a mental state where a player becomes fully immersed in the game, allowing for instinctual, precise movements. While he has entered this state, he has yet to use it consistently. In this mode, he pulled off a fake volley shot against Rin Itoshi, forcing him to get serious. His 5-shot revolver fake volley is one of his most complex moves. He first traps an airborne pass while keeping it slightly elevated. He then positions himself for a shot, kicking the ball's underside to halt its momentum and give it a spin, similar to his 2-stage fake volley shot. However, instead of taking the shot immediately, he performs 3 more fake volleys, juggling the ball higher each time to evade defenders. On the 5th attempt, he leaps and strikes the ball with extreme force, sending it past the goalkeeper and 2 defenders, including Kaiser and Isagi. This goal was so impressive that it was described as the goal of the century. Kazum Mano is the center back for Manshine City and a former member of Japan's under-20 team. He is a tall, lean player with medium length, slicked back black hair and a goatee mustache combo. He has a laid-back and confident attitude, but in reality, he is highly aggressive and deeply competitive. While he often boasts about his skills, sometimes to his own detriment, he still values his team. His archetype is a stopper, a type of defender known for using strength, stamina, and man-marking skills to stop opposing attacks with strong tackles. Neo excels in this role due to his physicality, which allows him to overpower attackers and disrupt their plays. He was able to completely neutralize Seishiro Nagi's ability to trap and create plays, leading Nagi to describe him as a power-type defender. Neo's 2 main defensive techniques are physical pressure and Doberman charge. With physical pressure, he positions himself behind an attacker using his core strength to act as a wall, preventing them from turning toward the goal and shutting down any chance of creative play. This move was strong enough to completely stifle Nagi's ability to dictate the flow of a match. His Doberman charge involves using his shoulder to aggressively block opponents from advancing, applying his full strength to stop their momentum. However, the effectiveness of this move remains unclear, as Rin Itoshi managed to counter it. Rei Hiragi is a tall young man with long black hair tied in a bun, white irises, and twin moles below each eye. He is an open and expressive person with a strong interest in fortune telling, often offering tarot card readings through his phone. Despite his belief in fate, he is highly logical and analytical, relying on statistics and rational thinking to outplay his opponents. However, he tends to panic and become irritated when his predictions don't come true. His archetypes are forward and tactical director, meaning he is a player who relies on carefully planned strategies to achieve a specific goal by analyzing trends and anticipating his opponent's moves. Hiragi excels in this role due to his vast knowledge of football data. By studying players' personalities, thought processes, and movement patterns, he can predict their actions during a match. This was demonstrated when he easily read the plays of both Nagi and Baro, using his understanding of their playstyles and personalities to get past them effortlessly. Hiragi is also an excellent trapper, said to rival Nagi in ball control. However, while Nagi's trapping is more stationary, Hiragi specializes in trapping the ball while in motion. He showcased this skill by performing a running trap against Nagi without losing speed and executing a trap while rotating to score a goal. His playstyle is often described as a hybrid between Nagi and Isagi, combining precise ball control with strategic awareness. Junichi Wanima is a player for Manshine City with large black eyes, spiky hair, and crocodile-shaped eyebrows. He sees himself as superior to others and isn't afraid to play dirty to maintain that image. Compared to his twin brother, he is usually the quieter one, though he is capable of speaking when necessary. Originally part of Team W in bluelock, Wanima barely made it through the first selection and lost his brother in their pursuit of becoming the best. After that, he committed himself to working harder to make up for their failure, pushing forward for both of them. His archetype is forward, and his most notable ability is eye contact, a move that only works with his twin Keisuke. The two use their close bond and perfectly timed movements to create powerful combination plays. Their ability to read each other's body language allows them to communicate without speaking, making them highly synchronized on the field. However, without his brother by his side, this skill is far less effective on his current team.